Hi parents, this is a video for tuning in to listening. This is important for phonics but also across our learning. Top tip number 1 is to get yourself a toy or a teddy or a puppet that can help you. It's this idea that they can talk to the children. It just makes it that little bit more interesting. Usually in our phonics sessions it would be Fred Fingers, but at the moment at home I have got Milo, who's going to help me to tell the children what to do and also to help me, and it is that engagement with the children. And often children will listen to a puppet or that doggy maybe a little bit more than they might do to the adults at that time. So that's just embracing that and that playful, imaginative way the children are. When we're going to be doing phonics as well, I will be having 2 additional puppets that I will get the children to start to use in routine. It's a really nice idea to name the puppets after somebody in the children's life, just to make it more relevant for them. So this is my elephant, this is Eliza Elephant, and this is for when I want the children to be noisy. So it is that reminder when Eliza comes out, we're going to be really noisy, we're going to trumpet, we're going to be like elephants. And again, it's that idea that children are moving about, which really helps our learning. I also am going to be using, and again I'm aware that I'm changing my voice because I'm in primary school teacher mode, but that changing of your voice, and this is going to be Rayon Rabbit. So when we want the children to be quieter, we get this one out. So it's those little reminders, those visual prompts as well, little objects of reference to help the children with their learning. I really recommend those to make it super fun. The next thing we've gone through with the children, but just a reminder of what we do with our rules of listening that helps us to do really good thinking, is this like high five, and it is this idea of wow, you're amazing, high five, because it's like good looking. Now you're trying to get children to give you eye contact, so it is they get used to doing that. Some children, for example, if they're on the autism spectrum, might struggle with that. So if that is the case, it is maybe just like giving them something else to do. So it might be just like look at my cheeks, or look at my shoulder or something, so they're looking towards the person to get them into those general routines as well, because that will still help them. But generally is that trying to get children to give you good eye contact. Next thing is hands and feet are still. Do this as much as possible. Modelling this is really important for the children. If we want them to do it, we should be doing it ourselves as well, so try and do that when you're working. Again, that might be tricky, especially for little children, so it's like giving them little tips of their hands maybe still, but they could, like if they're really struggling, maybe stroke their hands underneath. Lips are closed. It is this idea that they can't be listening if they're talking at the same time, and for young children that's something we are working on at the moment. So it is that prompt of, or like zip your lips or whatever it is, just to make it as fun as possible. And again, it is like if you do that for the children, they will do it for you. It's all about that modelling. Next one is ears are open, and I'm really like noticing the ears. I would really recommend using that toy. So it's like, oh look, Milo's like really good at listening, he's using his ears, or even an animal that's got like big ears, that could really help you as well for really good listening. And the last one is this brain switched on, so really getting them to focus and then getting them into the idea that that's what's going to help them to learn. Linked into this idea is doing what used to be called brain gym activities or brain boost activities, basically getting the children moving at the start of their learning, or to be honest throughout their learning, really helps them. But it could be just that session at the start, and that's how we're going to routine, how we're going to do the phonics sessions. So this idea that if you are moving, actually it's going to help you to calm your body down, it's going to help you get oxygen to your brain, it's actually going to make your muscles stronger, and that will support the children and stop them from fidgeting. It's not going to potentially do it straight away, but it is something that if you do over and over again will help them. And actually sometimes in lessons you will see that difference of like a couple of minutes actually embracing movement that children need to do will mean they'll be a lot more settled. So it's something I'd really I'm passionate about, and I think that bit's really important. The next bit that we will do, and this is again part of our routine, and I think routine's really important within all of our teaching, but also within phonics, is to sing the starter song. I am going to stick with the same one, but obviously you can do different songs for the children. So that's just to let you know that I will be singing that starter song with the children. I hope this is useful, and please send feedback. Thank you, bye bye.